I've never heard anything from him that sounded battle worthy. And the one time he did battle, it showed why he shouldn't battle. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time back then. It's a different time now. I don't want to see Freeway get booed. He's too good of a guy. I don't want to see him get booed. Cassidy, he has an
Cassidy loves getting booed.
Cassidy, he has a unbreakable like confidence in himself. So he'll be okay getting booed for what, the 4th time in this year? And here we are with another episode of the Hold It Down podcast. I be your host with the most toast, Saquon. I don't have my shameless plug right here, the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? But just for those that need to know, I sell beats, you know what I'm saying? At Saquon D, you feel me? But I be your host, Saquon, Wonton Quan, Guantanamo Bay, you know what I'm saying? Switch it every which way, you know what I'm saying? With my co-host right here in the blue Dewey.
You know what it is, your main man, the Unstoppable Bloodbath, back at it again right here with the Hold Down podcast. Still in the kitchen, still doing
whipping.
Yep.
Whipping up the babies.
Yep.
Niggas say that shit all the fucking time. And
Niggas
like,
say that shit a lot.
Whipping up the babies.
Yeah.
And now the baby is a pistol if you listen to battle rap. So.
Yeah, you know, everything is a gun.
Yeah, everything is a gun.
Depending on how you frame it, everything is a gun.
Nigga, if you listen to Tyler the Creator, a boy is a gun.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
battle rappers will turn anything into somehow that means gun in certain neighborhoods. I'm like, nigga, how? They're like, when I pick up this phone, he gonna get an answer. How does that mean? Like, so phone means gun now? Like, what is this? Like,
and the fucked up part is, bro, if you watch these freaking ratchet ass rap videos when niggas don't want to have guns in this shit, they definitely gonna grab the iPhone and be like, nigga, they definitely gonna do that shit.
Exactly.
So yeah, everything is a fucking gun.
Niggas get tapped like an iPhone screen.
Fucking right. You know
but yeah, this is a Hold Down podcast where it's like hip hop and better up culture as a whole. Show's broken up into a couple parts. Start off with hip hop shenanigans, aka Quan's favorite part of the show.
You did.
Then we get into our actual battle reviews, and then we do our artists of the week, and then like closing remarks and stuff. This week, we don't really have any news per se, because look, news has been slow. News has just been slow, and usually when news is slow, we'll do a segment called Flowers, where we talk about artists we're really into, do a deep dive into the discography and stuff.
Yeah,
I ain't got time for that today.
We really did.
Do after this, so
we're gonna try to keep it quick.
Yep, we're gonna take this lack of news and say, okay, we still got stuff to address though. So we got some battle rap stuff. My favorite news to actually have on this show. There's an event coming up next week for us called Any Given Sunday. It's out here in Atlanta. No, we're not going
at all.
It's a URL event. We can do our predictions for it. So,
shouts out to Zaxby's. Fans know the story I tell about Zaxby's and why I have so many cups of theirs.
You did tell them. So yeah, we can do our predictions. From what I can see, I'm checking on Verse Tracker right now. Verse Tracker is usually very accurate. Mm-hmm. I couldn't find a full official listing on no URL platforms. I went to the Twitter, I went to their IG. Them niggas making it very difficult to find the full card. So I'm just have to say, go off what Verse Tracker is telling me. Verse Tracker says it's only 4 battles. Mm-hmm. Keep it up. That's great.
Yes.
I love when y'all niggas
short events. Love it.
All right. So we're going to start. Av versus Danny Myers.
Av versus Danny Myers. I ain't going to lie. Danny Myers on fire right now. So I would give it to Danny. Respectfully, though, because Av is, we speak on Av on this platform. We don't even speak about Av so much because it's just nothing other to say than that boy good.
Yeah.
That nigga good.
Just consistent, bro. Like,
you know what I mean? That motherfucker don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing much to say about him other than that. So yeah, but I give that one to Danny.
You saying like Danny like 2-1? Or you gonna say full 30? You probably it's gonna be 3-0?
If it's a 3, I feel like it might be. If it's Danny on fire, it's gonna be a 3-0, but it's gonna be a respectable 3-0. Because Av is gonna be good, but he also has a consistent level, whereas Danny takes it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? He is the God. So, you know, I give it a calm 3-0.
Okay.
You found the actual perfect verbiage for it. I forgot when, but there was a time where somebody got 3-0, but you was like, it was a respectable 3-0. Something you said.
It was a gentleman's 30.
A gentleman's 30. Yes. And I like that. It's going to be a gentleman's 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say Av, but Danny's been doing crazy right now, so I'm gonna say Danny, but I think it's gonna be 2-1. I'm saying Danny 2-1.
I respect that.
Calico versus Chess.
Chess.
I also
immediately.
Chess. Immediately. Chess.
Love Calico, but Calico's too inconsistent, bro. Yeah. Chess is just getting hungrier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm also saying Chess. I think it's going to end up being a 30.
Yeah.
Now, is Calico going to say some good shit? Absolutely. I respect Calico. But I still feel like I'm going to enjoy what Chess has to say more, honestly. So.
And the problem is I feel like Calico doesn't dislike Chess. Mm-hmm. I've actually looked at some of their lives, and they've actually talked before, which means they're probably actually, if not friends, they're cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They just have to act like they don't like each other for this battle, because that's what niggas have to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They have to do like, nigga, every time I check on YouTube or something, there's another face-off. How many fucking face-offs are niggas doing nowadays, bro? Because before it used to be like 1. Yeah. Now it was like 2. Now I'm seeing like
the whole card.
Yeah, bro. It'll be like a month before the event, there's a face-off. Then there's a face-off 2 weeks before the event. Then there's another week before. Then there's a day before. How much shit y'all got to talk about each other before you actually battle?
Here, I'll put it this way, because I just want to believe that Smack as a company is not stupid. So y'all fans are really digging the face-off so much that they said, hey, let's make a face-off for everything. Like, y'all really turning this shit into WWE for real.
Yeah, like, it's too many face-offs. And I don't watch face-offs.
At all.
A nigga like me, I'm not bothered by it because, I got to watch this too. It's more of, I'm tired of looking. Just show me the damn battle.
I'm just confused. Like, yeah. Because I watched a 5-minute clip of Chess and Calico's battle, which further showed me, I could tell, like, Calico didn't, Chess is from New York, so we can just act aggressive for no reason. But Calico just seems so relaxed there, which further makes me feel like he's going to lose. Because the only time I see Calico really do his shit is he has to at least somewhat not like the nigga he's against. So the fact that him and Chess probably have a friendly relationship, he ain't gonna come serious like he needs to. You know what I'm saying? But Chess is gonna do his shit, I'd like to believe. Yeah. So I give it to Chess. But yeah, these face-offs, if it ain't Sue Surf doing the face-off, because Sue Surf is funny. I'm checking Sue Surf versus Cortez, their face-off. That nigga pulled up in a freaking a poncho and sombrero. Nigga, Cortez is Puerto Rican. Yeah. That's not even the right culture. That's
culture at all.
That's so racially insensitive. Like, that's just straight racist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, what's the
next one? Sue Surf and Cortez. Who you got in that one?
I give it to Surf. Even if Cortez does show up, I give it to Surf. And the only reason I may take it from Surf is if Surf better not lose this one, because if he loses this one, I'm gonna be like, okay, when he has good face-offs, he's gonna throw the match. Because he did that with 40. I understand how you dominated. Like, when somebody is going in there with the mindset, like, okay, I have to act like I don't like this person. And then you make them laugh. Like, so you could do that in a face-off, and then when it came to the actual battle, the shit you do, hey.
I want to say Surf. I want to, but he has the ability to mess this up pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go with the safe bet. And right now I'm gonna say Cortez. Yeah. Like, we've seen, like, Cortez is different now.
Cortez been working.
Cortez is different now, bro.
It's a different Cortez.
And it's like the Cortez that I'm used to seeing back in the day doing grind time and shit. The Cortez who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was king average.
Yeah. This Cortez is different.
Yeah. That nigga put something extra in his Wheaties. I don't know what it is.
This Cortez could actually beat Surf. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna say Cortez probably 2-1. Honestly.
I respect it.
Clips versus Luke Castro. Charlie Clips versus Luke Castro. I'm gonna say right now, this battle gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
I would probably give it to Clips, just because I feel like Clips has kind of been on a nice consistency too since his Wild 'N Out days. And Luke Castro, I still love Luke Castro, but I do feel like Luke Castro is kind of not living up to the potential that I saw him in. Not in a bad way, though. It's not like he's falling off. I feel like he's just coasting. Like, he hasn't impressed me in a while. You know what I'm saying? So, and if anything, the last few battles, like, he's either, like, choked or just, like, try to get through his shit. It'll be decent. It'll be good, but it ain't great. So, I would have to give it to Clips. You know?
So, I'm probably also gonna lean towards Clips. That's just a safer bet. Like it's pretty like it's hard to bet against Clips, honestly. Yeah.
Clips is a good all arounder. Like he's fire with it. You know what I'm saying? He can freestyle really well. You know what I mean? Rebuttals and all that. It's Charlie Clips, bro. There's nothing else to say. But yeah, respectfully too.
Oh yeah. Like I like Lou is very entertaining.
Very.
It's just like they're both funny.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a good time. Like this battle is a good time. In my opinion, they might as well open the card up with this one just to get people in a good mood, and then get to all the serious gangster shit. Because I don't think they want to end on a fun note. Yeah. That's usually not how battle rap is.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I do hope that Lou Castro proves me wrong. I'll tell you what, I feel like he might be in a transitional phase because I feel like he's had like, I don't want to say gimmicks, but he's had like you know how Twerk has I'm Strapped In. He's had certain shit before, and I feel like those shits have kind of ran their course. So I feel like he's kind of finding he's still good, but he's trying to find his lane that could like separate him and make him more like a greater. So I feel like he's in a transitional period right now. But you know, he still has hella potential. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to it too. And please don't add anybody else to that shit at all. Yeah, keep it at 4.
I'm gonna be annoyed if like a couple days before another list of battles comes out. I'm like, how'd you find 3 more?
Like, we have 2 openers. What the fuck? God damn it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. So yeah, we're gonna watch that, do our recap. That's gonna be a good episode.
And what's the name of that event?
Any Given Sunday 2.
Cool. I'm with it. Any Given Sunday. Y'all check that out.
Yeah. So that's really the only battle rap news besides like DNA and Lux is heating up. Like, you know, I mentioned before how DNA said he wanted to battle Lux. Lux said he'll be open to battling DNA. DNA is talking this shit. So we don't know if the battle's actually gonna happen, but niggas just talking. Yeah. The battle we haven't gotten an update on, which I'm glad, is the Freeway and the Cassidy battle. We ain't heard nothing about that.
I'm glad he finally let that shit go.
I hope he let it go. It might just be simmering somewhere.
If it's simmering, I'm gonna be like, Smack, what the fuck? Like, cause we heard about this battle last year. Yeah. All right. And I know one battle that's coming is Susur versus Goods. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been talking shit to each other online and through lives. And I can feel like I'm gonna see that before I see Freeway versus Cassidy. Nobody wants to see that, respectfully. And I hate it because Freeway's all around good guy.
Nobody has anything bad to say about Freeway.
Unless you look at that Jay-Z picture he took. But other than that, like, nothing bad you can say about Freeway. I don't want to hear Freeway in a battle. No. I've never heard anything from him that sounded battle worthy. And the one time he did battle, it showed why he shouldn't battle. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time back then. It's a different time now. I don't want to see Freeway get booed. He's too good of a guy. I don't want to see him get booed. Cassidy, he has an
Cassidy loves getting booed.
Cassidy, he has a unbreakable like confidence in himself. So he'll be okay getting booed for what, the 4th time in this game? Like, bro, dog, this nigga.
He already know he gonna get booed at this point. Like, he knows. Cassidy used to it now. Like, he lives off the booze. He thrives on the booze. Like, Cassidy, like, bro, if this is wrestling, Cassidy's full on heel, bro. Like, he knows he's the bad guy. He's living in it.
He dies for the booze. Yeah. He moves for the booze. Yeah, I'd never want to see that battle ever in life. Ever. I don't even want to see that on Def Jam Fight from New York. Like, I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see those 2 names in a versus anywhere. Okay? I wouldn't even want to see them on Odd Fridays. Like, actually, now that I think about it, that might be a good matchup on Odd Fridays. But niggas don't really know Cassidy catalog like that.
Do they know Freeway's catalog like that either?
I'm sure niggas do. He had 2.
I know I don't.
He had great singles, and usually at least to some people checking out the album. And sometimes you get surprised because niggas didn't know about Joe Budden, but I'd still say Joe Budden's first album is a classic in my eyes. Me and Ab-Soul. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good card. Any Given Sunday too. Looking forward to that. Cassidy and Freeway stay far away from each other. Stay far away from each other and keep your legacies intact. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll get to the battle.
Yeah, we might as well go and get into the battle. All right, this week we did another Midnight Madness battle. I've been looking forward to this one. This week we're doing J2 versus Bad Newz. J2, we've spoken about before. We said we were fans of him back when he was in Ultimate Madness.
Yeah, when he went against a True Foe.
Yeah, he went against True Foe in the first round. Yeah. And we thought he did really good, but we thought Truffaut was good also. I remember saying I feel like that battle could have went either way, and
niggas went with Truffaut.
Yeah, like I wasn't mad when they picked Truffaut. I was like, okay, I feel like that could have went either way.
Yeah.
Yes, Bad Newz. We've talked about Bad Newz before. Yeah. We did him versus Tay Rock, the one rounder.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I think we were talking one more time. I can't remember, but yeah, Bad Newz. He's been around for a while too.
Yeah, and I think this is definitely a time I got an impression of him, because I think that one rounder. I don't know if I was around for that, or maybe that was an episode you might do with Shaq or something. Mm-hmm. Even that, it didn't leave too much of an impression on me, because I don't even remember doing it. But this one though, I will say both of these guys impressed me. Like I feel like this was like, you know how you have Goten and then you have Trunks, and they're cool in their own right. But then when they're together, some other shit. And I feel like that's what was going on here. Like these two this is the best I've ever seen J2 for sure. Like J2 was coming with it.
Yeah.
Niggas was punching.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I was like, because Bad Newz had went first. So Bad Newz was getting all the reactions. Because Bad Newz had good punches too. Like I can't act like he didn't. He had 3 solid rounds of good punches. But I was like, but Bad Newz, he had so much like just gay stuff. Like, all right, he's gonna talk about him being gay. Yeah. He just had more than I expected. I was like, all right, he hated this nigga so much. I don't know if the crowd even gonna respect J2 no more, because how hard he was going on the gay stuff.
Yeah.
But J2 was spitting this shit. He was still getting decent crowd ratings. Like, oh, okay, so the room still respect this nigga at the end of the day. Like that's all that mattered to me. Yeah. Like, so yeah, J2 had some fire punches. Like
J2 was because Bad Newz, he was definitely Bad Newz coming out there and I ain't gonna lie, even with the gay shit, I was like, it wasn't enough to be cringe, but I was wondering, I was like, okay, is this just a crowd that agrees, or are they just they fucking with it for the sake of battle rap? And it seemed like it was for the sake of battle rap. Yeah. Even J2 was getting equal love. Yeah. And I fucks with that crowd. Yeah, that crowd was good. You know what I'm saying? That's the crowd that Remy needs to have in her event. I don't know where them niggas went. I don't know if maybe her shit was like right after, so they was like, nah, son, that's too much. They might have been tired. They had to call their friends, hey, take my place from me. Oh, and make sure when you're there, talk. Jesus Christ.
Also, when you're there, remember, you represent me. Yeah. So act the ass.
You know what I'm saying? Be abrasive, be rude, all that shit. But yeah, like it was definitely a dope. Like it was a dope overall battle. Like this was really a good one. You know what I mean? Like I was very thoroughly impressed by these two, and I look forward to another one. Especially my nigga J2. You know what I'm saying? Coming with the bars and even like doing the shit like properly, like calling himself the soldier boy of this LGBT shit. I like that shit. I like that. That was
that, and like he plays into the fact that like everybody knows he gay, so he'll get off some bars where it's like he'll talk about him being gay, and like niggas just have to like get over it, like you know what I'm saying? Like because it was something about when like in the second round when he was just like niggas think the only difference between me and you is I don't like the smell of pussy. No, he's like
you like to eat pussy and I don't.
Yeah, because you eat pussy and I don't, and then something.
He was like, when the difference is you'll let a nigga shoot you and then look at you on YouTube and I won't.
Yeah, like,
that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get a chance to write down the bars because I was watching it on the way to getting you, so I didn't really have the time to sit down and write the bar. But I had them I got the note. If anybody wants to check the shit, I do have I have a timestamp on one person and then another person what round and what section of the round. But they had some shit, and I ain't gonna lie, this might have been one of the most even battles I feel like, in my opinion. It was very even to me. I even edged it kind of to one side a little bit, but it was very, Goku and Vegeta-ish to me. Like it was very, they was both coming with it. I was loving it.
Yeah, man.
Loving it, nigga.
I was all in on this one. And I was looking forward to this because like I said, I've been looking forward to more J2 battles. I was like, yo, how have I never heard of this nigga before? When he was in Ultimate Madness. But Ultimate Madness, there was a bunch of new niggas I'd never heard of. And I enjoyed pretty much all of them. So it was dope. So then I was like, I need to see more of this nigga because I want to see if he'll get respect in other rooms. Because again, he's a gay nigga. It's going to be certain niggas who're not going to like him regardless. So I want to see how he is in different rooms. And then the smaller room, he was killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it in the small room. Like, all right, bro, keep it up. I want to see him on bigger stages now to see how different crowds are going to react to it. That's really how I am with him because it's like, I can tell he's dope. But you're just going to be certain niggas it's just going to be 3 rounds of gay jokes. Yeah. But like Bad Newz, his wasn't 3 full rounds. Yeah. It would just be like half his round would be gay stuff and the other half would just be some street stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like usual stuff. It wasn't a whole round because I would have got tired of that.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was QP.
Mentioned it.
It wasn't like he was QP.
Yeah.
QB.
QB was just the kids, right? Kids and older kids.
QB would be like, so you got molested at 8, right? That's
Your uncle died 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh
like,
my
bro, when she was asking us, like, Morty was like, what? She was like, yes or no that he died 2 weeks ago. He died, right? This is all you want to talk about?
Oh my God, bro.
Damn, Urkel, all these fucking family matters.
Yeah, bro. Like, God, yo. They never found your cousin's body, right? Like, that shit was fucking. I never want to, yo. If we ever have to watch another battle of hers and she does the same shit, I never want to see her shit ever again. We're putting her in the same category as Boozy and Kanye and 6ix9ine, all that shit.
We just don't talk about her.
And anybody that's seen Encanto, she gonna be Bruno.
Oh, damn. Right? Damn.
We don't talk about Bruno. That shit was weird, and it stayed in my head, bro. Because like I would literally walk around and be like, so your cousin died yesterday, right? Like it sits with you on the weirdness of it, bro. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, man. But yo, J2 and Bad Newz, like. It was a respectable fight too. I ain't gonna lie. I like Bad Newz' style. Like it's like a right type of aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like a nigga that really watched battle rap and then took what niggas was doing and just made the shit better.
Yeah, Bad Newz been around for a long time. He was battling in Bullpen, John's league. That's where he got his name at. So he got a bunch of battles over there. That's why if you look at him, you'll see John was like right behind him because
that's all.
John like that's how he came up. He was like the king of Bullpen basically. Like
I respect that. I can see that because he's definitely fire. He ain't no slouch at all. Nah. And, this podcast definitely supports J2. And not just because he's gay. It's because he gets busy also.
Yeah, bro. He really got bars.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see that, too.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Like, I've said it before. I want to see that nigga make niggas uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's also going to have ill angles. Because, like, the nigga... It's gonna be a nigga that really comes with a good, and I hate to say it, a good gay bashing, like, round to that nigga. And then nigga gonna rebuttal and be like, see... You know, the people that be the loudest usually be the ones in the closet. Reverse all that shit on a nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
like I just think it's cool to see the representation, but it's like it's not forced. Like the nigga's genuinely good at battle rapping
for sure.
Like he holds his own, so it's like there's no reason for him to really not get pushed to the top.
Yeah,
but as long as he be consistent, shit, it's worse niggas out here.
Only thing I don't like about that nigga is his haircut.
I don't like his haircut either. I feel you on that.
It's very Wesley Snipes like Blade type shit.
Without the tattoo.
Yeah,
I feel you. I don't like his haircut.
I hate the cut, but like other than that, like nigga style is fire. You know what I'm saying? Even with his voice, because I even like how he'll get his shit off, and then like this is gonna sound weird, but like he even moves gay. Like he's very gay, but like I just like that shit. I like that he'll get his shit off and then walk around. I forgot the shit he said. They act like I don't belong on Midnight Manor just because I'm a little gay. Like everything about that nigga I fucks with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna pause that.
No, I feel you.
Everything about that nigga I like, bro. Like, and I look forward to seeing him ascend because I like diversity in this shit. It's been going on for mad long. And you know what I'm saying, with him being the soldier boy of the LGBT, I fucks with it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I want to see where that goes. Like, because niggas is really good, especially battle rap. You know, the league where two niggas write poems about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really look forward to like him and just what kind of situations that leads to and how he handles that shit.
Yeah,
because he's fired.
It's different when niggas just spitball, like when niggas battle women and just hate on women the whole time. And it's like, all right, but how you like, so now you battling the gay nigga, so you still battling the nigga at the end of the day. So like, you still gotta, it's like when Swamp battled Casey J and all he talked about was how he didn't want to fuck her and how she not cute. Everybody was like, bro, this is boring. You didn't say shit. So like when niggas battle J2, they just be like, nigga, you gay. You like penis. That's boring. That's all you want to talk about, bro? You ain't got shit else to say. Like that angle is gonna die off real quick.
And then it's gonna be even worse when the nigga saying some shit like that, and J2's like, "Yeah, very much."
Yeah, like
they gonna say some wild shit, like, "You like a dick in your mouth." Very much.
Yeah, so like,
it's because I go like J2 do be talking dirty niggas rounds a little bit. He do a little bit. Like when Bad Newz was like talking about Power and shit. Or was it Snow? It was some show he was talking about. And he was like, yo, if I'm such and such, you're Drew. And J2 was like, I ain't never watched it, so I don't even know what he's saying. And low key, like, I never watched Power, so I didn't know what he was saying either. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else liked it, yeah. So he must have been saying something. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a very, very good a very good battle on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Even I like the timing of it because even with Bad Newz had a bar. They was talking about Danny and Rock. He did the push-ups. He's like, I literally came in with ball heads. Oh no, I really pushed up with ball heads. Danny and Rock. That nigga Bad Newz. I fucks with him, bro. This was definitely a clash of like two good. I don't want to call him new niggas because you said Bad Newz damn near king of the bullpen. So I want to put some respect on his name. But I'll say two people that I'm not the most familiar with or don't have too many battles on. It's like good seeing them really like okay, like there's some real potential here. Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas could really do some damage in the battle rap world.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I hope they do, and I hope they continue to. You know what I'm saying? J2 and Bad Newz.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Bad Newz put on a great show, and all the judges ended up giving it to him 2-1. Because I agreed with everybody that J2 took the third. In my opinion, J2 had that third easily. Now, the first two...
I did want to hear somebody say J2's name, though. I didn't like how it was so... It's not they put respect on J2's name, but it did feel like it was like everybody was just like Bad Newz, Bad Newz, Bad Newz, Bad Newz. I'm like, nigga, ponder, my nigga. like J2 got busy too, my nigga.
Yeah, I feel you. If I was to give J2 any other round, it might be the first. I feel like in the second, because even on my notes, like I wrote down, like I remember that Bad Newz, he picked up in the second. That was the round he was more animated. That's the round he was doing the push-ups and stuff. That's what he was feeling himself more in the second. His first wasn't as good to me, but his second was good. His second was like I felt he won the second. So like, and I feel that J2 won the third. I know J2 won the third. So the first is the most debatable round to me. So the first could go either way, but I understand Bad Newz 2-1.
Yeah, I could recognize because even the bar that I was gonna write down for Bad Newz was in the second. I literally had it marked at 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then J2, same thing. The beginning of his second round, he said some shit.
Oh, when he would talk about what's her name? Miss Hustle?
Yeah, right. He's like, yo, I heard that Hustle's your cousin. I put your bitch on the strip. I literally hustle your cousin. That's I ain't gonna lie, son. And sorry if I sound stupid, or he'll check me if I sound a certain way. I would want to see him battle Miss Hustle.
He could
just to see like. Because there's so much newness to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's so dope about being the first to really do some shit. Is like, you have your challenges, but then you also have opportunities to really create moments. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's had a few battles, so I'm sure somebody's probably made a joke and called him Queen of the Ring or some shit like that. And if they haven't, why not? Y'all niggas slacking.
It's like, how could you not insult him on that way?
How could you not insult him that way? You know what I'm saying? But like, that would be even interesting, when he battles a woman. Yeah. Because I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that whole thing of the men being better than the women, that stigma dying. Oh, these women getting busy these days. And one thing they good at is if you're not QB, what's it really? Because I keep saying QP
is B.
Is B. Yeah. See, if you're not QB, they'll break you down. They'll literally give you a read. If you understand women and you talk to women at all, there's a thing called a read. They will read you in rhyme form. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of these female battles be getting into fights and shit, because they really be breaking niggas down and breaking down niggas' feelings and shit. So
exactly. Also, another good bar J2 had was in the third, but that whole Michael Jackson scheme he had.
Michael Jackson scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson scheme. Recite it to me. Recited part
of it. No. When he was like, he said, this nigga think I'm dangerous. And he was just quoting Michael Jackson albums, like in the scheme. It was something, I know he was but this nigga don't know that I'm dangerous. Something like the smooth, we opened up with like a smooth criminal bar. Then he said something about bad. The end of it, but I'm really dangerous. Like he was going through Michael Jackson albums, but it was like, he did it like the crowd didn't notice it at first. And then once he slowed it down and repeated it a little bit, the crowd was like, "Oh, okay, that was crazy."
Okay, I might have went over my head because I did watch this at Red Lobster. Maybe my biscuits came during that time. You know what I mean? But yeah, but I wouldn't doubt it because, like I said, he was on fire with the shit. Like yeah.
Anyway,
that's why I wish I wrote down the bars. You know what I'm saying? Next time I'll try to make sure I have that, because this was actually a good battle. I really like. it wouldn't have been forced this time. Like this I had some shit to work with because I literally was like, okay, first round I'm gonna write that, and then I would hear some shit. I'm like, nope, putting it. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it was definitely fire. But yeah,
this is the one where we didn't score it again because it was judged.
Yeah,
so they already decided the winner.
So nobody gives a fuck what we think. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was definitely a great battle, great showing from these two. I look forward to seeing especially J2. Mm-hmm. But Bad Newz, you're in my Rolodex now. You know what I'm saying? You made a good impression on me, and I look forward to seeing you again. Pause. You know what I mean? So yeah, good shit. Midnight Madness got some good shit on there, man.
It just took too long to get out.
Yeah, it definitely did. So far we've kept 2 from there. The Bad Newz and J2, and then that one rounder was on Midnight Madness, right? We did 3.
We did Luke Castro versus Big T.
We did
Fendi versus Shuni, and then we did this one.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
They still got more to come out though. Oh wait, no, we did 4. We also did None versus Snake Eyes.
Yes, that was there. Yes. Yeah. Okay. How many more battles on that card?
I don't remember, nigga, because they dragged this shit out.
Well, you know, when it comes out, we'll be here to review it because we're the Hold It Down podcast.
I think it's only one more. I mean, I can double check right now, but I think it's only one more. If they got another one, I'd be like, look, y'all just need to go ahead and drop this.
I will hold you with that record. This is a really good card.
Yeah,
low key, this is like. I hate to say it. I mean, it's still early in the year, but this is definitely top 5 cards in my opinion. Ain't no battle been a miss yet.
Update: New Jersey Twerk says him and Snake Eyes are locked in for April 8th for Midnight Madness.
Is he gonna show up though? Is he gonna be there? That's the big question.
Look.
Side note: I saw IG Live with him and K-Shine talking. And it's just the funniest thing because the whole conversation was just like, it felt like them having 2 different conversations. Because I swear Twerk was just sitting there like, yo, I want to battle you so I can get like my groove back and stuff. And K-Shine just went into a whole bunch of shit. And I just kept on hearing Twerk be like, bro, I rocks with you, bro. Like I'm not insulting you. I don't know if you think I'm insulting you. I'm not insulting you. Like K-Shine really be having conversations with himself. But like aggressive ones, like it's like the funniest shit ever because literally, Twerk's just sitting there eating spaghetti. He's like, "Yo, I'm just trying to lock in a battle with you," and K-Shine's just like, "Yeah, because your man's like K-Shine's a funny dude, bro." But yeah.
All right, so I'm looking back in the old post from January because again they had this event all the way back then.
All the way back.
There's still 2 that haven't come out. From what I can see.
Okay.
Truffaut versus Drugs.
I've heard good things from Drugs.
And Just Cuz versus Hustle.
I like Hustle.
But we already watched J2 and Bad Newz and Shuni and Big T. We saw those ones. Now I'm seeing that they're promoting another event when this event ain't even all the way out.
That's probably how they rolling it out. It was like, all right, when the next event come out, that's when the last battle gonna come out.
How you do that there?
How you do that there?
Hold on, let me see what this next one is that they got. I'm reading. They RSVP they got an event. They had an event. Wait, on March 10th and 11th. They're like, oh, this was the bowling thing. Perfect. Perfect. I don't go to their page often because they should be so spread out.
Gotcha.
The gauntlet is 1 night, 1 winner. 5 rounds, 32 battlers. That's a lot of motherfucking names on here. I don't know these niggas.
Yeah, that's a lot of battlers.
I'm not going to that.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, they got a trailer for it too. Apparently,
is Kitchen Clean in there?
I didn't see his name.
These niggas be having such wild.
Yeah, it's like 32 battlers, all 1 rounders, all in 1 night, only 1 winner.
That's a lot of battles.
No.
I don't even think we're gonna even begin to.
No.
Maybe the last battle. Other than that, 32.
No.
Bro, that's 32. That's 16 battles just in one round.
Look, bro. No.
Fuck no. Oh, I'll be the one to say it. Fuck no. Okay, I wouldn't do that shit if it was 32 niggas I liked.
Yeah. Here's the list of names. You can see. No. Look, bro. No. It's no. I don't know how they're gonna do it. 32 niggas. It says 5 rounds. So it's just gonna be niggas in it's just groups of 1 rounds. Like it's gonna be what So it's gonna be 5 niggas in every group or something? Like what?
These
So
names
I'm
are the
confused.
funniest
How are they
shit.
spreading this out? Because it's just gonna be like, all right, y'all 4 niggas is all y'all in the one rounder. Whoever got the best round from this group of niggas goes on to the next round. Like, how we doing this?
Bro, when I tell you, like, I know
I'm not watching this.
I know niggas make fun of Smack for messing up niggas' names, but like I feel them. Some of these names, bro. If I don't read these names, bro. Wordplay the Menace, Slugger, Spaz, Poppy G. Then the nigga's name, a nigga's name KTL. Nothing. It's a nigga named Bacon Soda. And this nigga's name is spelled. His name is spelled. I can't even spell it. It's fucking spelled horribly, bro. When I realized his name said Bacon Soda. If y'all can see the way this shit is spelled, bro. Tay Smutter, Lino Brown. That's probably the most regular name of this whole shit, bro. Another nigga tied up, Keith, 43 Weez, like Kush Kurt. Like, bro. These names, my nigga. Greedy Grimes. Ash.
Stop reading these names, dog. These are real people, Quan. You being real disrespectful. These are real people.
There's a nigga named Bacon Soda. And the funny thing is not even his name, it's the way this shit is spelled.
It is spelled bad. I ain't gonna hold you. This is spelled bad.
Yo, and it smells so crazy. And I'm like, what does that shit say? I was like, is that Bacon Soda? Yo, these niggas is crazy, bro. These niggas is crazy. I thought Kitchen Clean was the biggest it got. Nope. Wrong. Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that, but
yeah. Respectfully though.
Respectfully, you know, yeah. It's not that we don't want to support you. That's just too much on one night, player.
Yeah,
honestly. And
we actually got other shit going on like bills.
Yeah, I can't. I'll watch some recaps. I'll watch some of the battles.
Yeah,
I watched like
we may watch like the final joint.
Yeah, I'll watch the last
just
couple
to cap
rounds.
it off.
I'm not watching the opening rounds. I'll watch the last couple rounds.
Yeah, we ain't about to be sitting here watching 16 battles just on the first go, then 8 on the next, then 4 on the next, then 2, and then 1. It's too much, my brother. It's too much. We got other podcasts. This nigga right here got 3 jobs. Y'all don't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see it when he's glowed up and his do-rag don't got stretches in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But the stretches let you know I'm expanding.
So I guess we're gonna go to Artist of the Week.
Okay, man.
You know it's bad when I do it. You know it's bad when I do it because he does it all the time. When I have to be the one to do it, that's when you knew. Okay, but yeah, Artist of the Week. My Artist of the Week this week is gonna be Doughboy. You know what I'm saying? Signed to Free Bands. You know what I mean? He's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing for years, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he's really starting to get like a little bit of shine now. Still ain't really where I feel like he could be, but he's getting some recognition now. All that hard work he's been putting in is starting to capitalize now. You know what I'm saying? No homo. He looks good out there. And low-key, side note from the music, he's been out dressing niggas for a minute. I want to give him that credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few niggas really out here out dressing niggas. And when I say out dressing niggas, doing dope fits that aren't on no weird shit. They're not wearing blouses and purses and shit and making it regular just because it's designer. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is actually just putting together good fits and looking good jewelry on, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But his last project, Oh Really? If you listen to Doughboy, you know, it's regular Doughboy, but it's like Doughboy getting better. You know what I'm saying? He's just refining his craft, making slide on the ops music, and he does that very well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Expand his sound a little bit too, you know, making some joints for the girls. Mm-hmm. Not the biggest fan of those yet, but, you know, it's going to come with practice. He's much more well-versed in, you know, slagging on the ops. You know what I'm saying? And shit, there's niggas in real life that are like that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't no street nigga, but I know niggas in the streets will tell you, like, there's niggas have done caught bare bodies and slid on ops mad times that you put them in a party next to a girl and they don't know what to do
at all. You
know what I'm saying? So yeah, Doughboy, and as always, I'm always gonna say ESTG because he's always somebody I listen to all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Doughboy, and to put a different name out there, there's a person D Gotti that I've been checking out. She's a singer. I think she got one project out, but I fucks with her because she kind of gives me like a Party Next Door vibe. she's just Party Next Door with a lot less lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only gripe with her. Is like the beats be good, the vibes be there. You can probably tell she listens to Party Next Door, and her videos are even dope too. So there's probably like a whole team there going on. It's just it don't be a lot of lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The only time you in R&B you might get a 4-bar verse in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But vibes wise and sounds wise, it sounds great.
Yeah, the song's short too.
They're shorter. They're not like 1 minute songs, but like
she over there making them blast type songs, just a project full of interludes.
Well, it's mostly slow shit, so like it'll be over like 2 minutes. It'll be like maybe 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
So, blast be having 1.5 verses
for sure. But his should be having tempo. So
yeah, it's different.
But all that be annoying though is like it'll be a genuinely good song. I'm like, bro, you could have just slapped the second verse on here and another hook, and it would have been a full song. You chose to make this beautiful beat, beautiful hook, not a full song. You know what I'm saying? Or the very least, nigga, call one of your homies, tell them to give you a verse or something, man. You know what I mean? And I would even think like maybe there's a plan because if a deluxe came out and the deluxe had verses on them shit, nope, nigga put out a deluxe and it was just 2 more tracks of the same, not making full songs and shit. You too talented for that shit, Blast. You are actually good. So like we want full songs from you. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Blast.
Yeah. So my artist of the week going a different direction. Terrace Martin. I finally got around to listening to Drones. I loved it. I don't know why I didn't listen to it last year when it came out. Probably would listen to something else or something. I don't know. But I finally got around to listening to Drones.
Maybe last year comes out.
It was great. It's real groovy. Like I love the bounce it has. It's a very good. It's I don't know what I wanted to say really and very. It came into very. I don't like it. It has a very good vibe to it. Like it has the bump and the bounce of like a 70s type of feel. But then the drums will be more modern, and then he'll have saxophone on some, and it's great features. Like I love he got Leon Bridges on here in parts. I love Leon Bridges.
This podcast loves Leon Bridges.
Yeah, he got James Fauntleroy running a couple songs. He got a song with YG on there.
400?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's different. It's different because it's slower. And it's for the women ladies, but you know, YG doesn't do too bad. He got a whole song that's just it's an instrumental featuring Hit Boy, and you wouldn't expect to hear Hit Boy on it until you hear his tag, and then that's when the song starts. Like, oh, okay, these drums is drumming, but like it's an instrumental. Still good though.
Somebody need to call up Big Sean rap on that shit. Yeah,
like it's nice to hear such a jazzy type album featuring rappers basically and singers, but. Yeah, I'm really into it. I like Terrace Martin stuff because I've heard him on other things, especially the project he did with Robert Glass. What the fuck is it called? It's something. It's got a long ass name.
Oh,
I know it has a long ass.
That was it. Because the last Terrace Martin project I listened to was "Here My Dear," and he was doing I think a homage to was it Stevie Wonder that had an album called "Here My Dear."
I know they mention it all the time at Dead End because it's like Ken's favorite album.
Yeah, that was back when Kendrick Lamar was still like brand new coming out and shit. He had like 2 joints on there that was fire. Terrace Martin is a well-respected person, especially on the West Coast.
Definitely.
Yeah, so he...
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking of Dinner Party. Dinner Party. That was Terrace Martin, Robert Glasper, Ninth Wonder, and Kamasi Washington. They put it together. It was like hosted by Snoop Dogg. And then they put out like a remix featuring like more rappers and stuff. They got a verse like from Punch on there. They got a verse from why can't I remember this nigga's name? And I know this nigga's name. Buddy got a verse on there. Like
shout out to Buddy.
Yeah, they was really mixing it up on they dropped another album called Dinner Party Dessert. That's what the remix is, adding the rappers onto it. And I need to get around and listen to Village Days. That was Terrace Martin's project, like from the year before last year, 2020. Niggas were saying the Village Days is nice too, so I need to get around to that. It's only 7 songs on it, so
I gotta get around that too when I'm in the mood for just vibes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Actually, should doing what I do now, I probably should get into that because that's the best time to get into some vibes and whatnot. And Terrace Martin is definitely fire with it, like. I ain't gonna lie. I do wonder why, like, I know niggas be having, like, aims for their projects, but I do wonder why like niggas will know niggas like Terrace Martin and just not be like, you know what, let me just do a fire ass musical EP with you. Like I got the raps are easy. And I'm like, you know what, let's just make some shit that the fans will really appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be too musical to like chart or do ill numbers, but this would be something that'd be like, nah, the fans will really fuck with this and be hungry for the next shit. You know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's like trying to do a whole tape with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The West Coast, I've said, has some ill producers.
Yeah.
Like ill producers. But yeah. And before we end this, one person I do want to highlight too is a singer named Mac Wilds. He's a singer, actor, and podcaster. Y'all might know him for being he was in The Wire. He was in the Adele Hello video.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might know him as Tristan Wilds. Known actor. He does his thing. I just got reminded today, listening to his album that I listened to, New York, A Love Story. That album has to be one of the greatest R&B albums to me. And it captures the essence of New York that like beautifully while still being a very great R&B album. I don't know if you want to listen to it, but I was almost mad FIFA wasn't in the studio today because I almost wanted to like tell him about it because I feel like he likes New York shit and respects it and also listens to R&B. So, but if you ever, in your spare time,
would like it.
Yeah, if you ever in your spare time want to listen to it,
Rod is the most New York loving Florida nigga I know.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I would recommend it to him. But yeah, I think it would capture like the New York, like not the gritty and cold, that kind of turns you off from New York music. Mm-hmm. It's like the good side. It's like the energy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the good side of it. So I think you would like it, give it a little spin. Mac Wilds, his album New York, A Love Story. It came out a few years ago, but it left an impression on me. And I'll leave with this last one thing. Nigga did a redo of Remember the Time by Michael Jackson over a Mobb Deep-ish type beat. It sounds bad, but when you hear it, I loved it.
I'm disgusted.
I loved it. It sounded great to me. I know some things aren't meant to be touched, but that's one of the joints I'm like, I don't even like listening to. Not that I don't like, but I don't even mind listening to that cover. Like, it's fire to me. But yeah, Mac Wilds. But yeah, we can end this thing off. You know what I'm saying? This has been the Hold It Down podcast. You know what I mean? I've been your host, Saquon, and
you
my
didn't
partner.
Say where to find you.
You can find me in the club. You know what I'm saying? In the bathtub with a rubber dub. Yeah, you can find me at SAYQUAND on your social media platforms. Facebook, never there. Twitter, sometimes there. Instagram, I be up in there all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes TikTok also. And if you want some beats, I sell beats at SAYQUAN.beatstars.com. Holla at your boy. Got all kinds of beats on there. You know what I'm saying? ESTG beats, got that. Trap beats, got that. Drill beats, got that. You feel me? So holla at your boy. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Where can they find you at?
All my socials are the same, at Not Bloodbath. Talk to me, I'll talk back, Talk to video game stuff, talk to hip hop stuff sometimes. I talk that Adina Howard freak like me stuff with a regular because she a real one and she make bangers and that's hip hop. But
I really feel like that sent a message that you were not trying to send at all. If you just look at the verbiage of that shit, you just said I talk that Adina Howard freak like me shit. I'm like, you don't even know what you said. You just wanted to get your support of Adina Howard off, and I respect it.
I say what you know what I'm saying?
She gonna get this respect, one way or another. I got you.
I'm saying I'm gonna do what the other niggas are scared to do,
because all we do is do it.
Yeah. But thank you for tuning in, y'all. Thanks for giving us your views. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get the word out. But also just remember to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And tell a bitch to tell a hoe.
Remember the soft gonna hold it down.
Adina Howard is not hip hop.